Hey, welcome back all. This is another video in our vector embedding vector database series. So in the previous two videos, we have looked at the search types and also we looked at the embeddings. They call vector embeddings and what they represent, what is the meaning of the vector embeddings. So we mentioned that to understand the similarity between the question and answer, we need some kind of techniques the system need to do some kind of process to understand the similarity between the question and the text that we are looking that we are searching in the database, right? So the similarity can be found between the words or the text using different techniques. So uh, in those there are two of the techniques most famous are the dot product and the cosine similarity. So using these techniques, we can compare the embedding representation of the words or text and find out how similar they are. Let's see the dot product similarity. So its dot product similarity is like we take the two vectors and we do the dot product of these two vectors and we will find the results. The result is high, then we say that it's a high, they are similar. If the result is low, then we say that they are not similar. So let's take an example of here. So I have three data sets and what I'm trying to do here is I have I'm trying to calculate the dot product of it. So here I took the three sentences like the where was the last World Cup happened? The previous World Cup was in India. Where in the world was my last cup of coffee? These are the example we see in the previous slides. So and I'm using some embedding machine learning model. These are coherent embedding model that will allow us this text to converted into the vector embedding. So I converted the vector embeddings for each of this sentence, and then I, I created an array out of those vector embeddings, numpy array, and I did the dot product comparison between the sentence one and two. So here for the sentence one is where was the last World Cup happened, and the previous World Cup is in India. So you see the similarity between the one and two is like 86 percentage almost, and similarity between the one and three, you see that the similarity is 40 percentage, but the similarity between two and three is 0.283. You see, we can say that if the both the strings are similar, both the texts are similar, they have the more similarity. The dot product of them is more compared to the less similar text. So this is the technique for the dot product, and we have another technique called the uh, and here you can see that here another screenshot. You see that here an extra. I was doing a comparison between the one and one. In the last, you see the similarity is like one, almost 100 percentage. So we can from this we can say that if the using the dot product of these vector embeddings representations, we can find the similarity between the text. So the other technique is the cosine similarity. So the cosine similarity is basically we plot this data in a multi-dimensional space in the plot, and we will try to find the uh, angle between them, and we can calculate the cos theta value of that string, those two strings to find the similarity. To give an example here, so here I'm trying to do the cosine similarity. So I took the same examples that we have it, and I try to find the cosine similarity between the 1 and 2. You see the cosine similarity between the 1 and 2 is more, and 2, 1 and 3 is less, and 2 and 3 is very less, and 1 and 1 like it's almost 1, right? Because they both are same. So these are the two different ways we can find the similarity between the uh, text other words. Let's do another example. So here I took the set of strings and I planted them on these uh, uh, two-dimensional vector, two-dimensional space, and you see that the related strings are almost placed together. So assume that the vector representation of this string, these text sentences, place them in this plot in these location, and using the, you see the angle between the question and answer, where was the World Cup is happened, the World Cup is in Qatar. You see the angle between them is less compared to the uh, where was the World Cup to the where in the world was my last cup of coffee. The angle is more, right? So this way we can find the similarity between them. So it's not exactly represented in this format, but the representation of the vector embeddings and these cosine similarity libraries will allow us to find the similarity between the sentences. And the same thing if we plotted on the heat map, we took that example and we plotted the same the cosine value of the string. If we plot on the heat map, it will be look like this. You see that all the diagonals are one because they are comparing between them, right? So apple is a fruit, apple is a fruit, they both are same, right? So that's why it's is one. So but if you see that the sky is blue, right? What is the color of the sky? So they are intersection, they are, it was plotted here like it's almost they are similar. So that is why they the value the color is orange. It's called orange. So uh, so we can say that one using the dot product or cosine similarity, we can find the similarity between the sentences or text data. To summarize, we learned the we understand the similarity semantic search, and we understand the vector embeddings, and using those vector embeddings we can find the similarity, and the similarity can be found using the dot product or cosine similarity. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.